Going on out there, good people? It is your boy LMD with LMD Trading, and we are back after a hiatus. Took a couple of days from making recaps, but I was not away from the market. I was away from the market in my main account. Have not taken any trades in my main margin account in the last couple of days. Actually been trading a couple of lower price stocks in my cash account and option trades in my cash account, but figured I would go ahead and get a recap out of the way today on trades that I took today. So let's go ahead. We're gonna jump on into ThinkorSwim. Small green day today. Made 1R trading options. Only traded the SPY this morning. Actually missed an excellent opportunity on Tesla. I'm not sure if y'all have looked at Tesla today. Tesla is to the grave. Literally to the grave. I'm like, oh no. In my long-term account, y'all know that I have a long-term account with M1 Finance. Tesla is crushing my account. I am actually green on two stocks in that account. I'm green on ABBV. I'm green on HD. And up until this week, I was up on the SPY green. Even with the SPY trading how it's been trading, dollar cost averaging in over these past few months since I've opened that M1 Finance account up, ABBV is green, HD is green, and up until about a week ago, SPY was green. Tesla is horribly red. We'll look at that chart here in a minute, but let's go ahead. As you can see, I somewhat changed my layout out for my reviews only because, again, I traded options today. So what we have here, we have the 2-minute, the 5-minute. We have the option chart here, and then we have the daily for the SPY. So this is going to be an easy recap because I'm only looking at the SPY. That's what I traded. But we see SPY has just been in a downtrend all day. I took 3 trades on the SPY today. And let's look at the, let's come over here and look at the daily real quick. I blew that up. Y'all remember, I talked about that channel. We got this huge gap out of it. And it's just been gapping down. Got a nice pullback the last 2 days. Only areas right here, this top and tail over here acted as a little bit of resistance to push it back down. And yesterday, I was saying if this, or not yesterday, because I didn't do a recap, a few days ago, if the SPY breaks 380, it's going to tank. Well, we see that it hit a low today of 374.75. My next price area that I'm looking at is right here. After that, all bets are off on the SPY. So I took advantage. I did puts today. Like I said, it was a 1R day. I took 3 trades. The first trade that I took kind of broke what I just stated I was doing. And I bought 2 contracts. I bought 2 contracts, risking $10 per contract. I stopped out of this trade, and give me 1 sec. Let me turn this over to arrows so we can see where I got in. And I guess it's not really important because it's not going to correlate to the actual charts when I drop this arrow. Yeah, you're not going to see it over here on the charts. But got in right there. What time was that candle? That's 9:55. We can come over here and look at the actual chart at 9:55. So it was getting in as it was popping right there. $10 risk, and I stopped out on this one about 5 minutes later, 78 cents. But let's look at the low of this candle that I stopped out. The low of that candle is 78 cents. That's how tight my stop was. If I had to stop at 77, I would not have stopped out. And we see what the SPY did. The SPY has just grinded. So stopped out on that one. Ended up coming back and I got in on the next move, 92 cents. Ooh, nice entry. Nice entry. Got in 92 cents. This time one contract. So I risked $20 here, 2 contracts. I got 1 contract here. I traded this up for 2R. I got out at 114. Got out right there. So I lost 20. I made 22. That's 2R. So good trade there. Made 2R. This thing pulled back and the rest is history. It's just been ripping. So I got flat on this trade right here. This was a contract that is going to expire tomorrow. So after taking this trade, just sitting around in the Discord, myself, Jonathan, and Evan chatting, just looking at the trades, I ended up finding another good entry, but I didn't want to buy that same contract. So what I did was I grabbed a contract expiring on 12/27. It's going to expire next week. I only bought 1 contract. So the thought when I took this initial trade buying 2 contracts, was to get out of one of the contracts once I was in the green and hold the other contract. Once I stopped out, that changed. I took just the 1 contract. I got 2R out of it. That was done. This next contract, 12/27. I said, I'm going to buy another contract with the intentions on holding it longer term. Let's look at this one here. Up, and I'm gonna have to, let's click it again. Boom, boom. There we go. All right. So this one, we see it expires 12/27. It's a 375 contract. I got in this one 102. So another good entry when you're looking at it on the actual option chart. It's coming down, bouncing. Boom. Good entry. And I got out of this one for a little less than 1R. Ouch, ouch, ouch. This hurt. Because look, I was up 2R. I was up 2R. Let's see what the high of that candle is. The high of that candle is 122. I'm in at 102. That's $20. That's 2R on a $10 risk. I moved my stop up to 1R. This thing came back. It stopped me out right there for 1R. Let's look at what this thing has done. We still don't see high of, look at high of day is way over there. So on this dollar, had I held this contract was up $220. $220. But I just like, man, let me go ahead and lock this 1R in. And that's why I bought those 2 contracts when the market first opened. That was the reason. I wanted to buy them, get this move that it did, and then I wanted to sell one of the contracts, hold the other one a little longer in the day. After I took that L on that first one, I just went back to 1 contract, kind of changed my mindset. One thing that I could do, and I discussed this in the Discord today, was instead of buying I like to buy my contracts at about a 0.25 delta. I could have bought, so instead of buying 1 at 0.25, I could have bought 2 at like a 0.12 or a 0.13. That gives me that flexibility. But you see the potential on a $102 investment. Today is a little unusual. I will admit, today is a little unusual. But that contract that I paid $100 for is up 300% or 200% maybe. It's up $200. I know that much. It's up $200. But that's what we've been doing over here at LMD. Wanted to give my margin account a little rest. With the way that the market has been reacting, I don't like trading options out of that account. So I went back over to my cash account. And that's what we did. Let's look at Tesla. Let's look at Tesla, y'all. You want to see the definition of what Jonathan says is a dead body? That's Tesla. That's Tesla's chart today. I was looking at getting into Tesla around 12:55. Want to say right around here this morning. I missed the entry on this candle and I didn't want to chase it. And I'll tell you the reason why I don't want to chase it. Because if I get in here and my stop is up here, if I get in down here, now my stop is right here. So it's a good chance that I could stop out. Only way that I can get around that is to move my stop up there. And now I'm risking $20. Then I made the comment in the Discord. It was the same way I just said on the 2 to the SPY. I could have got in right there with a delta of 0.12. That gives me the extra room up here to the top to let this thing make that move down. So that's why I didn't want to chase it. But man, this is incredible. This is incredible right there on Tesla. Tesla right now is down 9.05% on the day. On the day. It was down as much as 10% on the day. And I just got this message from ThinkorSwim. And I'm not sure if y'all have gotten this message on y'all's brokers. But it says, and this came in at 2 o'clock at 1401 seconds. Please be aware, day trade buying power will be turned off for the day in Tesla beginning at 2 p.m. So after 2 p.m., you have no buying power with ThinkorSwim to take a day trade. That is crazy. I ain't really been trading a long time. But in the Discord, Jonathan was saying that at 10%, Tesla can become short restricted. And it's not often that these big name stocks can become short restricted because of a huge move to the downside. We do see that it is kind of, this is the 5 minute. It has started setting some higher lows and higher highs. So it is trying to recover. And you see on the 2 minute, you're getting some higher lows, some higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Look right there. This right here should have caught traction right there. I'm gonna drop a line. I'm dropping arrows, my bad. Thought I was dropping lines and I'm just double clicking. So I'm gonna drop a line right here. I'm gonna drop a line right there. Those are price action lines. That's all I'm looking at is previous price action. Look at where it caught support at. But that's 100% retracement. That's a 100% retracement. Right here, I'm dropping a line based on this area. That's about a 50% retracement. That's where Tesla should have caught traction and came back up. It's on good volume. It's a good chance that this right here will now act as resistance. And we have a little head and shoulders pattern possibly forming. Came down. It can come back up to right there. It can come back down. It can break that. And then this is off to the races back down. But that's the Tesla. That's what we did today. Thank y'all for checking me out. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I just need to, my personality, I need to take breaks at times. Otherwise I can get a little frustrated with myself. But, good day in the market. Yesterday I traded a low float stock. I think I made a half R. It was up 1 R. I got out of half my position. I moved my stop to break even to let that other half ride, and it came back and it stopped me out. And then I want to say that it was Tesla that I traded. Let me check and see. Let's see. What do I want? Monitor 2 days. So no, it was MDIA. That was the low float. And then I traded Nike. Nike had earnings. Let's look at Nike real quick. I traded Nike puts, got out flat on the first one. And then what did we do on the second one? On the second one, I was in at 8 cents, very low cost. And I was out at 6 cents. So 2 cents, that's $2. Lost $2 on that one. MDIA, I was in at $1.39. I got out at $1.46. And then I got out the last position at $1.41. So it's about 10-cent risk on that. So a little over a half R is what I made on that trade. But that's what we've been doing over here. Not going anywhere, just kind of filling it out. And y'all always know in my videos, I've said that I make more money P&L wise, not dollar wise, but P&L wise on my option plays. So that's what we're doing. And I look to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think it's probably going to be a slow day, but I do look to be back tomorrow. So we're still at it. And thank y'all for checking me out. I didn't see my banner pop across. It's not on. As always, thanks for checking me out. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do so. And we can always continue the conversation in the comments. Loving the Discord. Just a little small, intimate setting where we just chat over there. So if you're interested, by all means, come on over and check us out. Always throwing off ideas. If you're looking at a trade, knowledgeable people over there. I might not be one of them, but knowledgeable people over there that can help and kind of give breakdowns on charts. So it's all about helping each other become better trades. I'm going to wrap this one up. I was going to keep it short. I'm already 8 minutes over where I said I wanted to be. So I'm about this camp. Peace.